Hi children, today we will do sum number 19, page number 36. Arun carries on hardware business and does not keep his books on double entry basis. The following particulars have been extracted from his books. Land and building on 31st December 2017 is given. This is the year ends on 31st December 2018, means year beginning is 1/1/2018 is same as the last year closing date. So what date is given in the sum? We should take land and building 2,40,000, 2,40,000. Stock in trade 1,20,000, 1,70,000. Debtors 40,000, 51,500. Creditors 50,000, 45,000. Cash at bank 30,000 and 53,000. So they have given you the assets and liabilities on the opening date and the closing date. The year starts on 1st January 2018 and ends on 31st December 2018. Land and building asset, stock in trade asset, debtors asset, creditors liability, and cash at bank asset. Other information for the year ending 31st December 2018 showed the following. Wages 65,000, carriage outward 7,500, sundry expense 28,000, cash paid to creditors 6 lakh, drawings 10,000. Total sales during the year were 7,70,000. Purchases returns during the year were 30,000, and the sale depreciate land and building by 5%, provide 1,500 for doubtful debts, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st December 2018 and a balance sheet as on that date. So what we have to prepare? We have to prepare the trading account and profit and loss account. Before that, we have to prepare the statement of affairs on the opening date to find the opening capital. Opening capital is not given in the sum. In the same way, they have given you the sales, so purchase is not given. For finding the purchase, we should prepare the total creditors account. Then we have to prepare the trading account, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet. Wages 65,000. Where will you take? Trading account on the debit side. It's a direct expense. Carriage outwards, indirect expense, we should take it to the debit side of the profit and loss account. Sundry expense 28,000. Again, it's an indirect expense taken to the debit side of the profit and loss account. Cash paid to creditors, that should be taken to the total creditors account. Drawings 10,000. Drawings 10,000. Where will you take? On the liability side. With the capital, you add the net profit and you subtract the drawings. Total sales during the year were 7,70,000. So total sales is given. You need not prepare the total debtors account. That should be taken to the credit side of the trading account. Purchase returns during the year. So purchase returns from in the trading account, from purchase you have to subtract the purchase returns. Then in the total creditors account, we should take the purchase returns. And sales return were 25,000. In the trading account, on the credit side, buy sales minus sales return. Then depreciate land and building by 5%. It should be taken to the debit side of the profit and loss account. Then on the asset side of the balance sheet, land and building minus depreciation. Then you write the net amount in the outer column. Provide 1,500 for doubtful debts. So that should be taken to the debit side of the profit and loss account. Then on the asset side of the balance sheet, from the total debtors, you have to subtract the provision for doubtful debts. So in this sum, opening capital is not given, so we have to prepare the statement of affairs on 31st December 2017 or 1st January 2018 to find the opening capital. Then credit purchase is not given, so we have to prepare the total creditors account to find out the credit purchase. Then we have to prepare the trading account to find the gross profit. Then profit and loss account to find the net profit, and balance sheet to check the financial position of the business. First, write the heading Statement of Affairs as on 31st December 2017. 31st December 2017 is same as 1st January 2018, but what dates given in the sum we should take. So we have to write the heading first, then the columns liabilities, rupees, liabilities and rupees. Land and building 2,40,000, stock in trade 1,20,000, debtors 40,000, cash at bank 30,000. Then the creditors is 50,000. These are the balances taken from on 31st December 2017. Then you should add the asset side. Asset side is more. The total is 4,30,000. From 4,30,000, if you subtract 50,000, you get capital. That is 3,80,000. Capital in brackets I have written as BF. BF means balancing figure. That is the answer we have found out. So the capital is 3,80,000. So the total is 4,30,000. Then we have to prepare the total creditors account. You write the heading total creditors account, particulars amount and particulars amount. So how we start the creditors account with? By balance brought down. Balance brought down is given on the balances on 31st December 2017 is 15,000. Then cash paid. Cash paid is 6 lakh. They have given you cash paid to creditors. In the other information is 6 lakhs. Then two purchase returns, that is also given on the other information 30,000. Two balance carried down is 45,000. That is the closing creditors on 31st December 2018. So your debit side is more. Debit side total is 6,75,000. From 6,75,000, if you subtract the opening balance of 50,000, you get the answer by credit purchase is 6,25,000. So I have written here BF. BF means balancing figure. That is the answer we have found out. So credit purchase is 6,25,000. So the total is 6,75,000. Next we have to prepare the trading account, profit and loss account and the balance sheet. But first write the heading in the books of Arun. You write it as trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2018. Then particulars rupees and particulars rupees. How you start the trading account with? To opening stock. Opening stock is given in the particulars on 31st December 2017, 1,20,000. Then to credit purchases 6,25,000. Credit purchase is not given. We have found out by preparing the total creditors account. Then from credit purchase you have to subtract the purchase returns. Purchase returns is 30,000. So you subtract 30,000 from 6,25,000. You get 5,95,000 and write it in the outer column. Then to wages. Wages is given in the other information as 65,000. Coming to the credit side, by sales 7,70,000 is given in the sum, less sales return 25,000. Then you subtract 25,000 from 7,70,000. By closing stock is 1,70,000. Closing stock is given as stock in trade in particulars on 31st December 2018. So your credit side is more. You add the credit side. 7,45,000 plus 1,70,000, you get 9,15,000. From 9,15,000, you have to subtract 1,20,000. 5,95,000, you get the gross profit. So you write it as to gross profit carried down is 1,35,000. So the total becomes 9,15,000 on both sides. This is the trading account. Then the next part is the profit and loss account. You start the profit and loss account with by gross profit brought down. So gross profit is 1,35,000. Why gross profit is 1,35,000. Coming to the debit side, to carriage outward 7,500 is given in other information. To sundry expenses 28,000 is the information given in other information. To depreciation on land and building, they have told you depreciate land and building by 5%. So 2,40,000 is the land and building value into 5 by 100 is 12,000. Then provision for doubtful debts is 1,500. These are the information to be taken to the profit and loss account. So your credit side is more 1,35,000. From 1,35,000 you subtract 7,500, 28,000, 12,000 and 1,500. You get the net profit of 86,000. So the total becomes 1,35,000 on both sides. So the net profit is 86,000. So you write here to net profit transfer to capital account. So this net profit to be taken to the capital account. So we have prepared the trading account to find the gross profit. Then we have prepared the profit and loss account to find the net profit. Next we have to prepare the balance sheet. So write the heading balance sheet as on 31st December 2018. Coming to the asset side, for preparing the balance sheet you should take all the information given on 31st December 2018. So land and building 2,40,000. They have asked you to depreciate at 5%. So less depreciation 12,000. You should subtract in the inner column. So 2,40,000 minus 12,000 is 2,28,000. Then stock in trade 1,70,000. Then debtors 51,500 less provision for doubtful debts 1,500. So 51,500 minus 1,500 you get 50,000. Then cash at bank 53,000. Then coming to the liability side, they have given you creditors of 45,000. In the liability side you have a format. What is the format? Capital, add net profit and less drawings. Capital is not given. We have found out by preparing the statement of affairs on 31st December 2017. That is 3,80,000. With the opening capital you have to add the net profit. Net profit we have found out by preparing the trading and profit and loss account, that is 86,000. So now you add the capital and the net profit, that comes up to 4,66,000. From 4,66,000 you have to subtract the drawings of 10,000. So you get 4,56,000. That should be written in the outer column. Now I have taken all the information in the liability side and the asset side. Then we have to separately total the asset side and the liability side. The total of the asset side is 5,01,000. In the same way, total of the liability side is also 5,01,000. So my balance sheet is tallying. So the sum what I have prepared is correct. So in this sum what we have prepared, first we have prepared the statement of affairs on 31st December 2017 to find the opening capital. Then we prepare the total creditors account to find the credit purchase. Then we prepare the trading account to find the gross profit. Then we have prepared the profit and loss account to find the net profit. Then we have prepared the balance sheet to find the financial position of the business and also to check whether our sum is correct or not. Hope you have understood, children. That's all for today's class. Thank you.